What Pam? What's up? Welcome to JPD, Holistic Lifestyle. This is your boy, the JP Duncan. Or as some of my roommates have been calling me recently, PJ, which is also pretty dope. Feel free to call me PJ Duncan. Actually, I don't need any more fucking names, so scratch that shit. Yeah, so I'm fucking here in Austria, baby. Look at this shit. Look, the sun's like the sun's not coming out, but the clouds are breaking and the sun is kind of peeking through. I don't know if you could hear this behind me. Beautiful little stream below. And bless this amazing introduction. The feeling experiment. Where am I and what's going on with it? So if you don't know what the feeling experiment is, the feeling experiment is an experiment that I'm in the process of figuring out, or I'm in the middle of the experiment, so to speak, or in the beginning stage of it. So it started on December 12th, 2018, 12/12/2018, where I had the question, what would happen if I did what would happen if I did what interests me for an entire year? Like, where would I be and what would happen? So this all started in the beginning of 2018. So in the beginning of 2018, I went to a grounding camp, and I left that experience interested and curious, and I asked the question, what would happen if I did what feels right from a grounded perspective for the rest of the year? And that took me to the point of where I am today, roughly speaking. And so the feeling experiment is the gradual progression of that, because again, I'm curious, what will happen when I pursue what interests me for an entire year? And my thesis is my hypothesis is, when I pursue a deeply meaningful lifestyle, all things will support me. And so here I am in Kaprun, Austria. One of my dreams for over 10 years has been to become a snowboard instructor. And today I stand before you as a certified snowboard instructor, and I gave my first lesson today as a certified snowboard instructor, which is pretty fucking dope. Juan crushed it. He snowboarded one time, but homie was just picking it up really quick and did really, really well. So it was amazing. I had this moment on the chairlift as I was teaching Juan, actually the T-bar, or the Sessa lift. Maybe not Sessa lift, whatever. T-bar, anchor lift. And I got emotional. I almost started crying for a moment, because I'm here in Austria and there's been this rough experience for me. It's been one of the hardest experiences that I've gone through. This is, I came here to Jochberg because I thought I had a job lined up. And then I got here, and that job that I thought was lined up wasn't going to work out. And this morning, the owner of the ski school told me there's 1,000% chance that this does not work. There's no way. 1,000. I was like, come on, dude. Just tell me it's not gonna work. No reason to go fucking 1,000 on me. Anyhow, 1,000. And that was this morning, so I kind of did my own thing, blah, blah, blah. And this afternoon, I found out I could ride the T-bar lift for free. Because I was concerned and like worried about money, and I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Just another story. Anyhow, the T-bar lift was free, so I was like, oh, I'll just go ride the T-bar, it's free. One of my roommates said she wanted a snowboard lesson, and then she bailed, and I was like, fuck it, I'll just go ride myself. And then the homie Juan, JJ, was like, fuck it, bro, like, let's go ride, I'll get a snowboard rental. So Juan and I rode, and and I posted this on Instagram, like, official or unofficially, it doesn't matter. What matters is I taught, like, what matters is I shared my love. And that's true. It's like me just sharing my love and just being out here doing my fucking thing, or like doing the damn thing. And so, yeah, I'm stoked on it. I'm stoked that today, 2 months into the filming experiment, again, the point of this like recap video is to explore and document what happens over this 12-month period. Because for me, the filming experiment is directly about me. And to add on to that, it's directly about you, because I know if I could do it, I could document my response, or like if I could document my experience too, that the next level is that other people, you start implementing the feeling experiments in your own life. And these are steps that I've already laid out, and then I'm going to continue to lay out. And it's fucking amazing. Like, it started in San Francisco. I had an amazing time in San Francisco, at Chateau and Butu. Beautiful people. Then went to grounding camp in Austin, Texas. Then Kaprun, Austria, where I went through my certification and my training. Most recently in Jochberg, and tomorrow Kitzbühel. So, like, this is where I am. Like, my life standing here right now recording this, it's fucking amazing. Like, the snow is falling, I hear the river in the background, there are birds chirping. Like, this is what you see is behind me, you know, but like, this is what I see. It's just fucking beauty all around me. And like, even though I had a bummer day on Saturday, it's like, I also have these amazing roommates. One of my roommates, he was like, bro, you can't just fucking sit down. You can't sit down in the underground, the basement of the chill house, and just sleep and meditate. Like, get yourself out there and do something. And I've accepted the fact that the reality of the situation is I will not legally work. There's a very low likelihood that I would legally work in Austria. If not, there is no likelihood that this would even happen. And that's just that's the reality of it. And for me to work black is blah blah, a huge liability. So I'm still a snowboard instructor. Like, not only am I a snowboard instructor, I taught today. So boom, I'll keep on teaching. Like, I could teach my friends as much as I want. Like, I don't need to be a snowboard fielder to fucking have my own ski school. Or I do need to be a snowboard fielder to have my own ski school. However, I could teach my friends as much as I want. And you're my friend, so I'd love to teach you how to snowboard, because it's part of my love and it's part of who I am. And I love that I have the framework and the simple biomechanics now to not only show, but to teach and instruct you how to do this. So, yeah, it's kind of been a bummer. At the same time, there's this reality setting in that maybe my time here in Austria is done. And maybe the next step for me is going to Switzerland, and going to Laux and snowboarding at a ski resort that I've dreamed of snowboarding at for 10 years. And after that, I don't know. Maybe the next step is Bali or Thailand or England, and doing yoga instructing, doing my yoga teacher training. Maybe there's something else. Like, it's fucking Tuesday. Like, I don't know, I'm just enjoying this dope ass moment. So, I'm not too sure what's next for me. However, I will keep you posted, because yeah, this is the feeling experiment, and the main point of this experiment is feeling and appreciating and enjoying everything that happens along the way, because like, what's the point of being here and going through this experiment and going through this experience if I'm not sharing my love and my light with you? And like, that's the second reason why I'm doing it. And the first and foremost is like, I'm fucking curious. Like, I'm young, I have a lot of life ahead of me, I have a decent amount of experience behind me, and I'm just ready to explore. So that's why I'm exploring. So yeah, I think that about does it. Always wrap this way. If you have any questions, comment, hit me up. I'd love it if you dig it, you feel it, if you share it, share my love, share my light. And yeah, besides being a snowboard instructor, I'm also a holistic lifestyle coach. I do free open coaching. So my invitation is that hit me up, jpd.hlc@gmail.com. Send me an email, we'll set up a session. Free open coaching session. This is the only free coaching session because free coaching does not work outside of the first time, which is basically just to make sure you and I feel each other out. So yeah, in the first session, if the feeling's right for you, if the feeling's right for me, then we could have an offer put on the table and take it from there and just enjoy the moment. So yeah, bless that. I'm fucking having a hell of a time. It's crazy how things shift. And if I had one like word of wisdom to wrap this on, is you never know what's gonna happen until you do it. It's always worse in thought than it is in reality. And it's always better in reality than you could have imagined it. I'm fucking so happy to be here. I'm so happy to have the struggles and the challenges and the emotion that I'm feeling today. It is so fucking great. So, wishing you only the best. And with that, as the snowflakes get thicker, I'll leave you with this epic view of Jochberg, Austria. Peace.